Hey guys, Size here, welcome back to Let's Play Minecraft. Doing a little update thingy for you. As you can see, I've got 12W19A. It's the 1.3 snapshot, I do believe. I'll go ahead and show you some features we've got in the Create New World thing. So, 1.3 snapshot thingy. Game mode survival. Planning on doing a hardcore thing at some time, so let's go for survival right now just to show you this. More world options. Allow cheats. We've got single player commands. Could be very handy. We've got a bonus chest. I'll turn that on. World type. Super flat. You've seen that. Large biomes. Let's go for large biomes so that we end up in a large biome. Generate structures. Might as well leave that on. And seed for the world generator. Cheese. Let's see if we end up on the moon or something. So a couple of new features in there, so I'll just point them out, is this allow cheats thing, single player commands, and the bonus chest, which you'll see what that is in a second. So here we go. This is, it's worse than that. He's dead, Jim. Unfortunately, we can't automatically download the server for blah 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 blah. So, should be doing some stuff for us. One thing I do need to point out, with these new versions of Minecraft, your firewall might freak out, because what you're doing when you create a new world is actually creating a server, a local server on your computer. That's what you're doing. It's going to be like, I think it's going to be like Pocket Edition, while I'm up in a tree, and like the Xbox Ouch versions, whereby you can invite people to come and play on your single player server or something. So here we've got a whole load of items. This is our bonus chest, by the way. Get a free chest and some torches to start the game with, which is very friendly, especially if you're not very good at the game. You've got some items straight away to start off with. So, large biomes. This is obviously like, what is it? It's a taiga biome. Taiga, spelled T-A-I, not T-I-G-E-R. Well, it's actually spelled T-A-I-G-A. It's not just spelled T-A-I. That would be Tai, or Tai. So this biome is going to be absolutely enormous. So I'm stuck in this biome right now. So let's do this. Pretty sure if we enter chat, in previous versions of the snapshot, the game would pause itself. So these are the commands we've got. So if we toggle our game mode, oh right, okay, we have to do game mode creative player. Can I write my own name? There we go. So I've set myself to create it. So now we can just see how absolutely enormous this biome is. As you might know, I'm running on normal view distance, so we can't see right into the distance because my computer just isn't good enough for Minecraft anymore, surprisingly enough. Probably because of all the rubbish I've got on it. I need to update this and that, and I can't be bothered. So anyway, features. One thing that you'll notice in here is now we've got the different types of planks, you've got the different types of wood, we've also got the different types of slabs. Now if you remember before, previous versions you just throw down like the ordinary wood slab, and you'd have to mine it with a pick to get rid of it. I'm in creative. I need to toggle my thing. Why isn't there a toggle? There we go. So normally we'd have to knock these out with a pick, but now I've lost my tool. Right, okay. Put myself in creative again, give myself back this axe. Now, put myself in survival, use an axe to knock them out, which is very nice. So there we go. Go back into creative. So we've got all the different types of slab now. Previous slabs you've placed in survival or in multiplayer or whatever, they will still be these stone type slabs, the ones you have to knock out with a pickaxe. They won't be these new types. Only the new types will be the new types. And I'm guessing if you knock out the old types, you'll get the new types back. So either replace them all or just leave them. So let me just grab a couple of items from here. It's going to show another feature that I really like. This is a really smart feature. Ooh, book and quill. I'll be talking about that later. Don't get carried away. What else do I want? I want also a furnace and some uncooked food. I'll show you something else. Right, so. Kind of the worst place ever to spawn right now was in this taiga biome. I do need some water, but it looks like there's some over here, which is quite good. So what I'm going to do, I might actually need something to activate this thing. Got a redstone torch anywhere in here? Where are they? Where are the redstone torches, people? There they are. Thank you. Thank you. You yelled loud enough and I heard you. So look at this. Check this out. This is amazing. We put a dispenser near the water. Put a boat in the dispenser. Activate the dispenser. And we have a boat. How amazing is that? And as you might have guessed, if we do this and lay a little bit of track and put the minecart in the dispenser and power that, we get a minecart popping out. So I'm pretty sure if we were to place powered mine rails right here. Actually, I haven't tested this at all, so this would be amazing if this works. We put one of those there, put the minecart in the dispenser, then power the minecart. How good is that? Automatic minecart station things. Another thing, creative, not a big deal really, kind of like a bug fix, is you can knock out these boats and minecarts in one hit now. Right, so on to something that I'm sure you're all gagging to see. I'm going to craft myself a book, so I need 3 pieces of paper. I need a piece of leather. I just put my workbench away, I didn't want to do that at all. Actually, no, I don't need a workbench. I need a feather. Where are the old feathers? Where are they? People, keep yelling, I'll hear you eventually, thank you. There they are. I think that's all I need. So, no I don't, I do need a piece of leather. Did I just take that away? Put it back in there. There we go. So, toggle myself to survival. So, if you're running around, you end up with these 4 items right here, or 7 items. 1, 2, 6 items, I can't count. And you think, right, this is a murky place, never getting out of here. Let's write a journal to help people that find my corpse. You can do this, you can make a book, and then with the book you can have a book and quill, which is pretty cool. So I haven't tested this at all, I'm not sure if this is going to work. So here we go, page 1, Dave's journal. Day 1, made book and quill. Also, wrote in book. So if we can click done, and then we can come back and write a bit more in it. Can we turn the pages? Oh wow, that's pretty cool. So I've got randomly 4 pages in there. No, I haven't. Okay, they've reset. And when we're done with it, we can sign it. Enter book title. Journal of Doom. Left arrow. For no reason. So we can sign and close. Well, it's no longer editable, and we've got like this enchanted book item now. We can right click and start reading it. You'll have the pages. I don't know if we can put it on a bookshelf. That'd be awesome if we could put it on a bookshelf, but I don't think we can. Let's try it. I'll just put myself in survival. Can we put it on a bookshelf? No? There we go, that'll do. So anyway, you can now pass your book on to other players on multiplayer, I guess, when this version comes out. You can go, read my book. And I'm sure there'll be plugins to make copies of books so that you can sell your books. You can like sell stories, Minecraft stories to people. Or you could write treaties in it and have them signed by each player. You could have different versions and everyone gets to keep a copy. Like you copy the treaty and everyone gets one. So this is a pretty big deserty biome I've got coming here. Might be interesting to see how big the biomes actually are on these larger biome settings. But they look pretty big right now. So anyway, moving on from all there's endless possibilities with books. That is an excellent thing to add. There's been plugins to do it before, but now it's official. I know it's even better. One more thing I'd like to point out. Everyone knows when you start a game of Minecraft, the first tools you craft, they're all wooden tools, and then you get a bit of stone and you start having stone tools. But you never go back. You never go back and finish off your wooden tools. So now there's actually a use for them. We want to cook this raw pork chop, so let's just go ahead and burn one of our old tools. Excellent use for old tools. I've got chests full of wooden tools from when I very first started in Minecraft, and now I can cook some food with them. That's brilliant. So we've got a use for our old tools. Now, if there was a jungle biome around here, I would show you something else. I'll show you something right now, and that's cocoa beans. I've got a slightly different texture on them. They're a bit more spaced apart, if you can see there. I'm assuming they still drop in like underground thingies. Where am I going? I want to find a world. Let's start a new one with smaller biomes. New world 58. I'm probably up to about 58 right now. Survival mode. Let's leave it like that. Right. So I'm looking for a jungle, specifically looking for a jungle. And you might have noticed when I left my previous game and hit right here, we're logging in. So that's obviously showing us that it's server. So can I do commands? I didn't seriously put this as survival, did I? Did I? I did. Let's create a new world. 59. Creative, that's what I want to do. So I'm thinking of having a hardcore LP in a bit, a little series where I'm going to go hardcore. If you don't know, hardcore mode is if you die, the world gets completely deleted and you have to start over. Good grief, I thought I'd started in a cave. That would have been a first. So let me go find a jungle biome. I know there's one feature I still have yet to show you guys, and that's a mushroom biome. I can't remember whether I showed you one on a seeded creative map that I did, or whether I haven't shown one at all, but I still have not found a mushroom biome legitimately. I haven't got a clue where to look. I don't know whether they're extremely rare, but if during the course of the next few, like 5 to 10 videos, I do not find one, I'm going to go to a seed. We're going to go check out a mushroom biome because I really want to check one out, because I haven't seen one legitimately myself. I've seen them on other people's videos. I think I went once to a seed where I could go check them out just because I was curious. Anyway, I'm looking for a jungle biome. I'm not really sure if I'm going to find one. I might skip a little bit of footage till I do find one, so I'll see you in a moment. Well, I passed a lot of biomes on my way over here, but I finally made it. Found myself a jungle biome. Got some noisy, very noisy cows here. So you might be wondering what these things are hanging out of the trees. I'm assuming that these are... Helps if I'm not in creative mode. What's the code? Game mode survival and there we go. Right, so let's knock these things out. There we go. Cocoa bean pods hanging around in the jungle. So again, multiplayer servers that kind of like people make a whole load of money out of cocoa beans. Not going to be an awful lot left. I'm not sure if these are cocoa bean trees, or whether cocoa beans, like once you've knocked them out, they don't come back or something like that. I'm not sure. So cocoa beans, possibly, if they spawn on the trees when you plant them with saplings. Check out that. This tree's started despawning and apples come out of it. At one point, the leaves had a chance to drop cocoa beans, but that was changed, and now they just appear on trees. So I don't know if they respawn, and I don't know whether, like, if you plant a tree and grow it with bone meal or let it grow naturally, they will appear on the tree. If they don't, then I can assume that on multiplayer servers, jungles are going to get absolutely trashed with people looking for cocoa beans to sell. So let's hope that someone thinks of a way around that, possibly respawning cocoa bean things or something like that along those lines. Anyway, let me see if I can just run around a little bit, find some more. So there's more up here, and I think we've just about covered everything in the new updates so far. They still haven't got a release date. These versions have been out for a very long time now, especially with books, but I've kind of been like really busy lately, so I didn't do an update before now. And I figured since they still haven't got a release date, then it must still have plenty of time before they bring out the release. Just released some pigs, don't I feel good? And there's a wolfie over here. Hello. So I figured I'd do this little video for you guys. So that's what you've got to look forward to in the near future. I'm really looking forward to books. Books are going to be absolutely incredible. The huge amount of things you can do with books. And I think I'm going to stop rambling now. I'm going to let you get yourself a copy of the snapshot if you want to check things out, or just go back onto your favourite server, or just run around on survival mode, single player, whatever you do. I'm going to let you go back to it now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Till the next video, take care. Goodbye, guys.